In the heart of a peaceful village, where the sun rose over lush green hills, lived a little bird named Pip. He was known for his bright feathers and melodious voice, which filled the mornings with a joyful song. However, Pip's story wasn't just one of happiness. Often, he was the target of cruel jokes and humiliations by other birds who were bigger and stronger. They said he was insignificant and that his singing had no value, words that echoed in his mind and chipped away at his self-esteem. Since he was young, Pip had always stood out for his singing, but the other birds didn't recognize his talent. They mocked him, saying his voice would never be heard or appreciated. These harsh words deeply affected Pip, causing him to doubt his own worth. Little did he know, a storm was about to change everything. Soon, Pip would discover a strength within himself that he had never imagined, and his singing would make a difference in critical moments. Despite the constant humiliations, Pip didn't stop singing. Every morning, he perched on his favorite branch and let his voice out for the world to hear. He believed that his song brought joy, even if others didn't see it. But each negative comment was a blow to his heart, making him question if he should continue. He was about to face a great challenge, and this adversity would be the ultimate test of his courage and perseverance. Pip's journey was marked by ups and downs. As he struggled to find his place in the world, he couldn't foresee the events to come. The arrival of a storm, both literal and metaphorical, would be the turning point in his life. Pip was about to discover the true power of his voice and how it could not only save others but also himself. His story is a powerful reminder that each of us has unique value, regardless of what others might say. In the village, nature seemed to have its own rhythm, but Pip was trapped in a cycle of doubt and insecurity. He didn't know he was on the brink of a profound transformation. Amidst the difficulties, Pip was about to find the key to true self-worth and the importance of following his heart. The approaching storm would bring not just destruction but also the opportunity for redemption and growth. Thus, Pip's story would become an inspiring lesson on resilience and self-discovery. Pip continued to sing every morning, but now with less enthusiasm. Each day, he flew around the village, searching for a place where his melodious voice might be appreciated. On one of these days, while singing sadly in a solitary tree, he was heard by an old crow who perched beside him. "Why are you sad, little Pip?" asked the crow with curiosity and empathy. Pip then shared the humiliations he faced and how he felt his singing wasn't valued by the other birds. The crow, with his wise and compassionate eyes, listened intently to Pip's story. He sensed the pain and frustration of the little bird, who only wanted to be recognized for what he did best. The crow smiled gently and said, "Keep singing, little one. You haven't realized the power of your voice yet." These words, though simple, resonated deeply with Pip. He had never thought that his singing could have a greater power than just pleasing others' ears. In the following days, the crow's words echoed in Pip's mind as he continued to sing every morning. Although he still felt the sting of past humiliations, he began to see a new perspective on his talent. Pip started to sing with a bit more confidence, believing that perhaps there was something special about his voice that he had yet to discover. The crow's encouragement was a small flame of hope in his heart, a reminder that he should keep following his path. As Pip explored new places in the village, he met other birds who, like him, also had their own talents and challenges. By sharing their experiences, Pip began to form new friendships and understand that everyone faces difficulties at some point. These new connections helped strengthen his self-esteem and made him realize he was not alone in his journey. Through these interactions, Pip began to see that his value wasn't just in his singing but also in his courage to keep going despite adversity. Motivated by the crow's words and his new friendships, Pip decided he would never stop singing. He continued to use his voice to bring joy, not only to himself but also to those willing to listen. His journey of self-discovery was just beginning, and each day was a new opportunity to find his true purpose. Pip's story is a powerful reminder that even when we feel undervalued, there is always an inner strength that can transform our lives. A terrible storm hit the village, causing destruction and panic among the birds. The strong wind knocked down many nests, and the larger birds struggled to find shelter. Despite his fear, Pip knew he had to act. He flew to the top of the tallest tree and, with all the strength he had, began to sing. His song, though small, was clear and strong, cutting through the sound of the wind and guiding the lost birds to a safe place. In that moment, Pip realized that his singing had a power he had never imagined. As the storm raged around him, Pip kept singing without stopping. His song became a beacon for the birds in distress, who followed the melodious sound to find safety. The crow, who had previously advised Pip, watched the scene with admiration, seeing the little bird transform into an unexpected hero. The other birds, who once ridiculed him, now looked at him with respect and gratitude, recognizing the importance of his voice. As the storm began to dissipate, Pip descended from the tree, exhausted but filled with a new sense of purpose. The birds gathered around him, thanking him for his bravery and the help he provided during the crisis. Pip, with a humble smile, finally understood what the crow had said about the power of his voice. He realized that his singing was not just a skill but a true gift that could make a difference in times of need. In the days following the storm, Pip became a respected figure in the village. He continued to sing every morning, but now with renewed enthusiasm and unwavering confidence. The birds who once belittled him now sought his company, wanting to learn from him and be inspired by his courage. Pip, in turn, was always willing to help and share his music, knowing that his voice had a greater purpose than he had ever imagined. Pip's story spread throughout the village and beyond, becoming an inspiring legend for many. He learned that, regardless of adversity and criticism, it is essential to believe in oneself and in the unique power that each person possesses. Pip never doubted his worth again, and his journey is a powerful reminder that even in the worst storms, there is always a path to light and self-worth. When the storm finally passed, the larger birds, who had once ridiculed Pip, approached him with gratitude and respect. They realized that without Pip's song, many would not have found safety. With this new understanding, Pip found himself surrounded by unexpected admiration. He sang every morning with more confidence and joy, knowing that his voice had saved lives. This change in the other birds' attitudes reinforced Pip's belief that his worth did not depend on others' opinions. Now aware of his true value, Pip embraced his identity with pride. He understood that what truly mattered was what he did from the heart and that his singing had a greater purpose. Pip became a symbol of courage and self-worth for all the other birds. His voice had power and purpose, something that no negative opinion could take away from him. This newfound self-confidence allowed him to explore new melodies and songs, enriching his morning performances even more. Days passed, and Pip continued to be an inspiring presence in the village. The birds who once humiliated him now sought his advice and support, admiring the strength he had shown during the storm. Pip, always kind and generous, shared his experiences and encouraged everyone to believe in themselves. He knew that his journey of self-discovery was a powerful example of how true strength comes from within and that everyone has unique value to be recognized and celebrated. Pip's story quickly spread, reaching other villages and inspiring birds far and wide. He became a true hero, not just because of his bravery during the storm, but because of how he had found and embraced his true worth. Pip taught everyone that true appreciation begins within ourselves and that by following our hearts, we can discover a power and purpose greater than we ever imagined. Pip never doubted his worth again and continued to sing with passion and confidence. His story is a powerful reminder that, regardless of what others may say, each of us possesses a unique inner strength. Pip's journey is proof that, even in the worst storms, we can find our true voice and make a difference. And so, with each new dawn, Pip's song echoed through the village, bringing hope, joy, and inspiration to all who heard it. Pip's story teaches us that we all have unique value and a special purpose, regardless of what others might say. Pip discovered that his song, initially ridiculed, had the power to save lives and unite the community. This reminds us not to let cruel words define us. We should follow our hearts and believe in our own worth, knowing that our talents and actions can make a difference, even in the toughest situations. This lesson is especially important in a world where we are often judged and underestimated. Pip's journey shows that true strength comes from within and that we should always stay true to ourselves. When we believe in our own value, we can overcome adversity and achieve our goals. Pip inspires us to find our own voice and use it for good, no matter the criticism we may face. Just as Pip's song made a difference during the storm, our talents can illuminate the darkest moments. Each of us has something unique to offer the world, and it is essential that we recognize and value this. Pip's story encourages us not to give up, to keep fighting, and to believe that we have an important purpose to fulfill. Remember that the world needs your unique shine. Your voice, your actions, and your talents have a significant impact. True strength comes from within, and when we embrace our uniqueness, we can transform not only our lives but also the lives of those around us. Pip's story is an inspiring proof that with courage and self-worth, we can overcome any challenge. Just as Pip found his purpose and value, we can all find our inner strength. Believe in yourself, follow your heart, and let your light shine in the world. Your journey can inspire and transform lives, showing that each of us has unique value and a vital role to play. Did you enjoy Pip's story? Then don't miss more stories like this. Subscribe to our channel and activate the bell to receive notifications of new inspiring stories that will touch your heart and motivate you to achieve your dreams. Leave a like, comment on what you thought of Pip's story, and share it with your friends. Join our community and be part of this network of inspiration and support. Let's transform lives together with stories that make a difference.